21 Exam Success Tips written by Megan Smith. In this video, I'm going to read out a list of 21 tips, mainly for students in the secondary education system in England studying GCSE and A-Level. Before I read out the 21 tips, I will do a couple or so things. I will speak briefly just to give you an introduction to Megan, whom she is, and why you should listen to her. I will also share some ideas with you, just add to a little bit of what Megan says in the introduction using my 29 years of experience, observations really, since I've been teaching in the English education system, mainly in independent private schools and grammar schools since 1993. Then lastly, I will read out the exam tips. Just a quick thing I'll say. In addition to this introduction video, which is about reading out all the tips one by one, I will also record a separate video for each of the 21 tips, in which I will go into a little bit more detail, because Megan gave the tips, but she also expanded a little bit about each of the tips. So I will read those out, and I will also share my experience with you in the other videos. So let's make a start. A little bit about Megan first. Megan Smith went to a comprehensive school in Wales. Then from there she went to Cambridge University. She was actually the first person in her family to go to university, so she went to Cambridge. After studying English at Cambridge, she taught English for a while. Then she went on to do the law conversion course, which is the course you do to convert your degree, which is in any other subject except for law, to convert it into law so you can become a lawyer. When she finished the law conversion course, then she went to train as a barrister, so she's now a barrister. Megan certainly knows what she's talking about, because she's not, I wouldn't call her privileged at all, but she worked very hard and she did what she needs to do. So it's somebody that teenagers ought to listen to in order to be successful at GCSE and A-Level. According to Megan, intelligence, knowledge, and hard work are all important in order to obtain the highest grades in examinations at GCSE and A-Level. However, they are not sufficient on their own. Doing well in examinations requires preparation, and there are two aspects to preparation: mental and physical. These 21 tips contain strategies, actions, and behaviors that students should adopt while preparing for examination. Actually, I will go beyond that, well in advance of the exams, during the exam period, and also in the exam room itself. If you are the student watching this, the content of this will be helpful in the process of doing the exam. It will help to guide you, encourage you in order to do well and achieve your potential. If you are the parent watching this, some of what I will share in this video will help you in one of those conversations which you'll be having with your teenager as you nudge, help, guide, and I suppose overall nurture them to achieving their full potential in the exam. Just one thing I'll quickly say before I start reading out the 21 tips. The phrase exam technique is used a lot. However, I like to replace that with exam preparation and technique. The reason is that doing exams and doing well in them is not in isolation to other aspect of life, everyday life. Young people or adults, we do other things. Exams is just one of them. Very important though. So that is why exam preparation and technique is more important. Many students, it's not the exam technique, just the exam technique itself. It's the icing on the cake, which is very important, but there are other things. It's a holistic approach one ought to take towards preparing. Now, the 21 exam success tips written by Megan Smith. Tip 1. Make a detailed revision plan and stick to it. Tip 2, switch on your mind and switch off your phone, other devices, and your computer. Tip 3, use past papers effectively. Sharpen up your exam technique. Tip 4, revision does not have to be static. Combine revision with exercise. Tip 5, you are what you eat. Eat a healthy, balanced diet during your revision and examination period. Tip 6, tackle your troubles by talking them through with a family member. Speak about your concerns about exams rather than keeping them to yourself. Tip 7, count those sheep and catch those Z's. Ensure you get an adequate amount of sleep during your revision and examination period. Tip number 8, know what you don't know. Concentrate your revision on your weak areas. Tip 9, ask for help. If you don't ask, you don't get. Tip 10, revise on the go. Tip 11, stay motivated. Remember, exams are stepping stones to your future. Tip 12, time is Mars. Time yourself to gain the true benefits of completing past papers. Tip 13, double to prevent pen trouble. Ensure you have the correct amount of stationery. Tip 14, tick tock, watch the clock. Take a watch with you into the exam hall. Tip 15, planning prevents problems. Plan for possible disruptions on the morning of your exams. Tip 16, fill your lungs. Get your daily dose of fresh air by ensuring you spend some time outside each day. Tip 17, don't forget SPAG. Ensure you check your spelling, punctuation, and grammar. Tip 18, learn through teaching. Once you think you've mastered a topic, attempt to explain it to a family member as a revision method. Tip number 19, recognize achievements by rewarding yourself for your hard work, but be honest with yourself. Be honest. Tip 20, water woes. Take water into the exam with you, but be careful how much you drink. Tip 21, the last but not the least. Tip 21, be positive. You have worked hard for these exams. They are not a trick. They are a test of your knowledge. This ends the 21 exam success tips. Thank you for watching. In the next video, I will tackle number 1 of the 21 exam tips by actually going into more detail. Megan didn't just make a list. She wrote a little bit of explanation about each of the 21 tips. So I'm recording another 21 tip videos, and in each video I'm going to deal with each tip by explaining it in more detail. First of all, I will read out what Megan has written. Then I will also use my 29 years of teaching experience and the observations I've made to share 1 or 2 things with you as a parent in each of those 21 videos. So please watch out for those 21 videos. Please subscribe to this channel. Please make a comment. I will do my best to respond to your comments, and I look forward to speaking to you in my next video. Thank you for watching.